deflected once. Daniel Sedin without a stick goes up against Barrett Jackman and the puck comes loose. Daniel again with a chance to get the puck and he couldn't because he had no stick. Henrik helped him out. Matthias holding out to center. 5-on-5 as the Canucks try to get organized here and complete a change, and Daniel Sedin without a stick gets off the ice. St. Louis changing as well. A tip through Crombeen. Brad Winchester fends off the check. Not the second one though. Bulldogged by Shane O'Brien. Ryan Kesler to Matt Sundin. Stops, shoots. Piece of the stick and a piece of the post. Dimitra, Kesler, Sundin in his skates in front of the net. Back the other way comes Brad Winchester. Chips the puck in. On the fly is Berglund. Olin poked the puck away, but Winchester got a hold of it. David Perron is there as well, trying to get away from Ryan Kesler and can't. Big centerman, Patrick Berglund, 20-year-old, back for David Perron. Perron looks up, feeds the puck to the net. Winchester's right there, puck's in his skates. Ryan Kesler comes up with it for Vancouver. Matthias Olin. Matt Sundin, Dimitri's good, and his shot is blocked by Jay McKee. That's the Blues' 9th blocked shot of the game. Brad Boyes with the puck. Big lines coming back on. Boyes with McDonald takes the shot. Luongo made the save with his blocker. Kesler at the end of his shift got the puck to center. Mason Raymond advances it further. Maybe we'll get a stretch of 5-on-5 action that we haven't seen. Blues have had 5 power plays, Vancouver 4. Luongo's out to stop the puck. It skipped on him. Back is to the front of the net. The other number 42, Kyle Wellwood, was there. Bernier rushes onto the puck at center. He's bumped as he tried to split the defense. Koliakovo to Mike Weaver. Stretch pass. McDonald tipped the puck ahead. Couldn't get it in deep. Brad Boyes, because he was held up at the line by Wellwood, is forced offside. 13 minutes into the second period. Daniel Sedin and Steve Bernier have goals for Vancouver.
I think a lot of people, including Canucks GM Mike Gillis, are waiting for Matt Sundin to bust open. Could you have blamed Sundin this morning if he thought for a second he was back in Toronto? The biggest scrum of the day was reserved for Sundin, who faced this sort of thing on a regular basis in Toronto. Even Roberto Luongo walked by and uttered, "Holy smokes." This goes with the pressure on Sundin, who hasn't scored in 13 games, to turn it up a few notches and use the experience of a team-leading 83 playoff games to help the Canucks go deep into the playoffs, Jim.
He and his line mates Pavel Dimitra and Ryan Kesler are really entrusted here to take some of the pressure off the top line. Henrik and Daniel Sedin and Alex Burrows. Darcy Hornacek is back from his banishment, so the Canucks have their 4th line back together. Here's a bouncing puck that came dangerously to the front of the Vancouver goal. TJ Oshie with Keith Tkachuk centering. High note shot. Stopped by Luongo. Head in front by Tkachuk and cleared away by Ryan Johnson. Darcy Hornacek clears the puck to center. Rippon goes on Wojciechowski. Knocked him down, but he's offside as the puck is dumped in. Hornacek on McKee, takes him out hard. Rippon runs at Wojciechowski. That's what this line loves to do. And what they wanted to do off the first faceoff. Another hit by Rick Rippon on Jay McKee. Here comes Wojciechowski. Olin over to cut him off. And there's a penalty being called here.
It's going to be Rippon.
There were so many candidates because there was human bowling balls flying all over the ice. Rick Rippon, a.k.a. Reckless Abandon, is headed to the penalty box.
Well, you know what? I don't mind this call. I think the other 2 calls were tracking the puck fairly well, and the timing was pretty good. But as it went side to side, Rippon had McKee in his sights, and he just took off. And the one thing is a little bit of jumping up. I think it's just a little lunge at the end. I mean, not bad in terms of the time away, but this right at the end there, lifting up and jumping out of his feet, I think is what sealed the deal.
So a 6th power play for the St. Louis Blues. 0 for 5, obviously, trailing 2-0. They've had 6 shots on their 5 power plays so far. They had a long 5-on-3. Koliakovo to center. Boyes dumps the puck in. Willie Mitchell. Ryan Johnson back to get the puck, but the Blues get it. Koliakovo on the other side. And Alex Steen fanned on the shot. Now back to Carlo Koliakovo. Had to settle it down. Steen quickly to Boys. Other side. Hot shot. Luongo made the save on Andy McDonald.
And that's a case of the pass just being too long and too far, and Roberto Luongo being too quick to follow it across and get there.
But without the big point shot, that's where the Blues like to get shots from. Boys and McDonald on those sides. Here's David Perron from Keith Tkachuk. Jeff Wojciechowski. Tkachuk has taken up a position in front of the net. Carlo Koliakovo. Quick pass from Berglund. Back to Wojciechowski. Blues are changing on the fly here with the power play continuing. David Perron tried to slide the puck to Oshie. Couldn't get it through Kevin Bieksa. Second attempt. Tipped by Oshie up in the air behind the net. Down on the boards. Berglund holds the puck in on a pass from Keith Tkachuk. Olin comes at Tkachuk. Bieksa gets the puck. Hammers it around the ice. All the way down into Chris Mason's end of the rink, and Vancouver's penalty killers get a chance to change. All these penalties, it's a good thing they're using Daniel and Henrik Sedin to penalty kill now, or they'd be right out of the game. Under Alain Vigneault, they haven't done much penalty killing, but here they are. Henrik Sedin, Daniel to the net, hit the post! And there's a penalty on the play, a hook, as Daniel Sedin was tugged back. Patrick Berglund will get the penalty, and the Sedins just about scored shorthanded.
Wow, what a difference for the Sedins, just the way they're attacking, and they're not trying to be patient. A good aggressive play as Henrik goes across, going to the net hard, and just that little hook, and a nice, beautiful pass across that went right off the post. And Luongo has been right on his game, and look at him just slide across calmly, no extra movement. No chance of that one getting through. Another typical calm Roberto Luongo save.
That looked too easy.
He's really in the groove. He's not overplaying at all. Even when he can't see it, he's fighting through it. And the Blues, it'll take more than a little face wash of snow to try to get him off the game. They're going to have to try to get bodies in front, get a little bit more physical with him in that area.
Right now they're shorthanded. Rippins out of the penalty box. Vancouver gets another chance on the power play here. Canucks are 1 for 3. Daniel and Henrik get across the line, turn back. Actually, Vancouver's 1 for 4 on the power play, and the Blues are now 0 for 6. Kevin Bieksa slowly to the attacking blue line. Barrett Jackman in front of Henrik Sedin. Another penalty coming up. It's going to be Henrik Sedin for grabbing on here. It's almost like there's a message being sent that we're going to call everything, so you better be careful because they're calling everything.
I thought early on, Jim, both officials let a few things go. They allowed some emotion and momentum to get to this game. But anything in the hands, anything with interference has been called, and here it is, just underneath the arms. And that's been called all year. I just know you can't do that. Watching the hand area of Jackman, a little can opener.
That's been a penalty for 4 years now.
Yeah, absolutely. And so there's not really a lot of complaints. So let's see if St. Louis, who has struggled so mightily on their power play, maybe 4-on-4 will be something that Andy Murray, late in this second period, looking for some life, can try to manufacture.
4-on-4 for 109. Vancouver goes with Pavel Demitra and Matt Sundin, Matthias Ohlund and Alexander Edler. Demitra has the puck. He's a former St. Louis Blue. Koliakovo. Up front, it's Alex Steen and David Backes. Puck skipped over the stick of Backes. That gives Vancouver a chance here. Ohlund fed the puck in. Demitra is going in the other way. Carlo Koliakovo to center. Shoot in for Steen to go after it. They came over together in a trade for Lee Stempniak. That's been a good one for St. Louis. There's Alex Burrows with the puck quickly to center. He and Kessler. Kessler has just bumped a little offside by Jeff Wojciechowski. And so the play is stopped. Down to 2:32 to go in this second period. Vancouver's up 2-0 on Hockey Night in Canada. Two players on the ice for Vancouver right now. Their MVP voted this year, Ryan Kessler, and the most exciting player, Alex Burrows.
And two players that don't play a lot, but have really a lot together, rather, but have found a great niche on their lines. And I think the Burrows finding the place for the Sedins has really fit in well, bringing energy and The confidence that came with that has just continued to build throughout the year, and Ryan Kesler the same way, not just a defensive mode. He said earlier on, at the end of last year, where he started scoring some goals, he gained some confidence, has been able to carry that right through, and playing with Big 13 has really helped him as well.
Here's TJ Oshie. Oh, he just got out of the way of Sammy Salo. David Perron twisted. Salo was there again. Ryan Kesler, an outlet to Willie Mitchell. He tried to find Burrows just as Berglund comes back on, and the St. Louis Blues are on their 7th power play of the game for just over 40 seconds. David Perron looked up, sees he's on his own, hangs on, takes the shot, and Roberto Luongo makes an easy glove save.
Well, the problem with that kind of shot is there's just no way that that's going to go in. There have been a few goals this year that Roberto Luongo typically hasn't let in, but this isn't one of them. And if you look at the power play, Jim, so many times they've just been impatient because they haven't been able to get their setup and get the set plays that they like and have been so effective with all year.
Keith Tkachuk's been good on the draws. He won that one. Steen down to Andy McDonald and back to Alex Steen. His shot kicked out. Rebound. They score. Brad Boyes. And the Blues finally get one on the power play. Their leading scorer, Brad Boyes, makes it 2-1.
Jim, we talked about the lack of that big shot from the blue line, but it's not the fact that it has to be the hardest. It's just it's got to get through. And this is a picture-perfect type of a shot. Low with traffic in front, that it's a difficult play for Luongo. He's just trying to deflect it as far out as he can to the side, but a heads-up Boyes adjusts his stick, gets himself down, and the shot, no chance. Roberto Luongo tried for it desperately with his stick, but that's the break in the life that the Blues were so desperately looking for, with just 1:44 to go in the.
That's the first time in 3 games Roberto Luongo's given up a goal. And it was on the 7th power play. Boyes from Steen and McDonald at 18-16. So the 33-goal scorer who scored 17 in the power play in the regular season gets the first one.
Again, it's a shot that you saw the Perron one earlier, the high shot. Those are easy for a goaltender to control or either grab. But that one down low towards the right pad, coming from the left side, almost impossible to make that save and not kick out a rebound.
Well, let's see how the Blues and the Canucks react after that. Taking a bit of the life out of the building late in the second period. Here's Ryan Kesler with Sundin and Dimitra to center. Pavel Dimitrian on Jay McKee, snaps a shot. Chris Mason makes the save and hangs on. He hasn't been particularly busy. That's just the 14th shot at Mason.
Well, if you think about Andy Murray as a coach, he's a great motivator. He's one that's a stickler for detail. And, you know, what happens to a coach when you see your power play that you know is going to be so important, struggle and not do well, and guys get frustrated, they start getting away from the game plan. I can guarantee you Andy on that bench was saying, stick with it, guys. Don't be impatient. We're 1 goal away from being right back in a hockey game. Now he's got something to build off of as he goes into the 3rd.
Jay McClement facing off against Henrik Sedin, who's waved out. McClement has an easy win over Daniel Sedin. Roman Polak to an open wing. Alex Steen dumped the puck in just before Salo got to him. Willie Mitchell retrieved the puck up the middle off a stick to center. Barrett Jackman's pass into the middle of the ice. Knocked out of the air by a high stick, so play is stopped with 39 seconds left in the second period.
Well, on the flip side, you know, the Vancouver Canucks have played a pretty solid game. They haven't really been able to get their down low possession game, which they're very successful at and do a great job. But this is where you have to just settle your team down again. Show some of the experience, get some of the veterans in between periods to say we're right where we want to be. We've got a 1-goal lead, something we've been able to protect all year. But it hasn't come easily.
And how about play 5-on-5?
Yeah, got to stay out of the box. I mean, that Henrik Sedin penalty on a power play ends up being a pretty darn costly. Not to mention the 6 other ones prior to it.
They courted disaster before they married it. There's Keith Tkachuk. He overskated the puck, and that would have been a 2-on-1. Danny McDonald into traffic. Advances the puck. Here's Kyle Wellwood. His first playoff game. to Mason Raymond in his first as well. Moves in and shoots.